Welcome back to the Student Activity Center. We're here with the Coaches Report with Coach Paul Brannigan. Paul, what a great victory on Tuesday night against the Sydney Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, it was a good win for us. We really played together. We had a lot of leadership on the floor, and it showed up. And they've come back from deficits all year, and it was another one last night.
Well, looking at you guys had a real good second quarter against the Yellow Jackets. You shut them down 13-4. I mean, it looked like the defense really picked up and played a good game.
Yeah, we played a nice job defensively all night, and we got a couple big steals at the end that helped us come back, and that was big for us. We made plays down the stretch, and that was big.
What a great victory! But tonight being senior night, I know you've probably been through quite a few senior nights in your career, and it is kind of bittersweet. You got quite a few ball players that you're going to miss next year, but their last game, what your thoughts about those kids?
Yeah, you want to send your seniors out. I mean, you like for your seniors to have a good experience the whole season, and that's something that we really strive for as coaches, is try to get our seniors to have a good year and hopefully go out on a good note.
Well, this Piqua Indian team bit us in the backside early on in January. We got an opportunity to return the favor here at home. What do you expect out of this Indian club tonight?
They all can shoot it, and they've got one of the leading rebounders in the G-Walk, and Nate Monin, and so they're very athletic. They've got one of the leading scorers in the G-Walk, one of the leading rebounders, so they can really be a handful.
That last time you played them, you kind of scratched back, and then they just kind of pulled away. And hopefully tonight you get a good game out of Romello Aku.
Yeah, we look for it, and he's been passing the ball well, and he's been scoring, so he balances that out. He's pretty tough to stop.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach. Senior night, I know it's always kind of bittersweet, but hopefully we'll get out of here tonight with a victory against these Indians.
That'd be great.
Coach Paul Brannigan, and we'll be back with more of the pregame report right after these messages here on TCR Sports.
Hi, I'm Tracy Bodey. If you're looking to experience quality service at a fair price, come see us at Bodey's Automotive. We're located right down the block from Walgreens at 407 Peters Avenue, or you can reach us at 937-703-1614, or like us on Facebook at Bodey's Automotive.
Welcome back to the Student Activity Center here at Troy High School. This evening, and I looked up and all of a sudden the mic was on. That's just like me kind of messing up here early on.
Well, that's all right. You got it out of your system. You have a perfect game ahead of you.
I hope so.
A not so perfect game was January 22nd.
Right.
And Piqua laid it on the Troy Trojans, 65-51. For Romello Aku, Troy's leading scorer, it was a horror show. He did everything he could, but he had his worst night of the season. He scored 13 points, but he was 4 of 16 from the field.
He had a terrible night shooting, and that game for the whole Trojan ball club, it was a lot of the balls were in and out. I mean, down in the basket came out.
Well, the one saving grace for Yakub on the scoring side was he was 5 of 6 from the free throw line. That kept him in the game for the most part. But in the second half, they just could not keep up with people like Bradley Holbein, Nate Monin, and of course Colton Blockman. I heard the coach mention Monin's name. He's averaging better than 10.5 boards a game. He leads the G-Walk. Colton Blockman, second in scoring, averaging 22 points a game. And oh, by the way, Bradley Holbein, he's only averaging 12 points a game, but from the field. This young man shooting 54% from the field.
Wow.
He lit it up. He had 12 points against Troy. Nate Monin had 13. Ben Schmeising, whose name we're going to call a lot, had 12. But then there was Colton Bachman. everything that he was advertised. He's 4 of 8 from the field, 4 of 8 on 3-pointers.
Right.
21 points total, and that's playing on one leg.
He has definitely been nursing a knee injury all year. He hurt it early on, and I think he hurt it in football season.
First day of football practice.
Yes, so really early on, and like I said, he's definitely wearing the brace on the knee, but that didn't bother him on the 20 seconds. He was actually lighting them up against this Troy Trojan ball club.
Well, there might be a wild card out here tonight. We referred to the 1-point victory Tuesday, 55-54 over Sidney by Troy. Mika Litton, 15 points. That's a season high for him. The big senior has been more and more aggressive, and he does have a nice touch around the basket. And when you look at the Troy offense, when you break it down, when you look at the numbers, they have problems filling the basket, okay? But their 3 best shooters are Litton, Reichelderfer, and Funderburg, all of whom are shooting 50% or better. The 3 big men.
Yes.
And what did Coach say at the start of the season? We gotta get it inside.
Yes, and actually, the Sidney game up at Sidney, Litton had a pretty decent ball game, even though, like I said, Sidney couldn't miss that particular evening either. And Litton had a good ball game, and they started to look inside to the big fella, and they were able to get it inside, but not near enough. But Tuesday night, whatever they started to work on it was working fine against Sidney. And what's really interesting about that is, depending on how, if Troy can beat Xenia in the tournament next week, next Friday night, if they can beat number 4 Xenia, they might face Sidney again.
They might.
But
well, when you look at the standings, you go Trotwood Madison, of course, is 9-0 in the North Conference of the GWAC. Sidney, Piqua, and Greenville are all 5-4, and then there's Troy that's 3-6, and Butler.
Right.
Yeah.
They haven't won one.
They haven't won one.
Right.
So this, it'll be interesting to see if Troy can get the ball down low against what we expect to see, a really ferocious zone defense with a lot of help on the ball. So we'll see.
Well, tonight's ball game is as we're doing it. Of course, we're live here on Troy Community Radio, new 107.1 WTJN. But we're also working with the broadcast class here at Troy High School tonight. Jeff Owen, the teacher, and got a list of young people here that's helping us put this together on the video side. We have Tim Hanna, Isaac Lovett, Morgan Lemon, and we got Eric Loftman. So these young people that's in the broadcast class here at Troy High School. Jeff Owen's class is helping us out tonight, and we've got a couple different cameras going on, and we've got I think we're going to have a camera down on the floor also, and this will be uploaded on Troy Community Television on demand sometime early next week. So this ought to be an interesting twist to what we're doing here, and we appreciate them putting our lovely voices on their feed. But anyways, another thing we're doing here with Troy Community Radio, working with the broadcast class here at Troy High School.
So in other words, it might look professional?
It's going to, yes, absolutely professional.
It won't sound professional. Now, I did reassure them that if they made a mistake, we'd only kill them.
That's right.
We wouldn't eat them.
Just kidding, folks. Just kidding. But
you are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I've got my work cut out for me.
So we've got that going on here tonight. Senior night here at the Student Activity Center at Troy High School. Doug Page, myself, Kyle Matthews back at the studio engineering for us. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more of the pregame show right after these messages from our underwriters here on TCR Sports.
Jim Taylor's Troy Ford, 3230 South County Road, 25A, right here in Troy. 339-2687 or TroyFord.com. At Jim Taylor Troy Ford, you'll not only find low prices on great vehicles, but an award-winning service department as well. Jim Taylor's Troy Ford, 3230 South County Road, 25A, right here in Troy.
Welcome back to Student Activity Center here at Troy High School. Doug Page, Dave Fisher, yours truly. It's senior night. Troy taking on the Piqua Indians, and it's the round 2 of a 2-round bout that the Piqua Indians won that first round, Doug, back on the 22nd, and it's payback time for the Troy Trojans.
They can hope so. They're going to have to beat that zone defense. They're going to have to figure out how to corral Colton Bachman, who's averaging 22 points a game. They're going to have to figure out how to box out Nate Monin, who's pulling down almost 11 rebounds and scoring about 12 points a game. And then there's the Holbein kid who rains those rainbow threes.
It ought to be an interesting. One thing for Colton Bachman is he's only 1 point off of Clay Giosi out of Greenville. But you know, he has a good game and Giosi has a bad one. He might be able to get in that lead on.
Hush.
You never know, but you know that's going to be going on. But there's still some other basketball around the area here tonight. Bradford's at Miami East. Bethel's on a long road trip over the Mississinawa Valley. Tip City's home against Springfield Shawnee. Newton home against Ansonia. Covington is also at home against Franklin Monroe. West Milton's on the road at Northridge. Troy Christian, their senior night over across town, is at home against Middletown Christian, and that's the ball games going on around here this evening. And again, it's snowing out there. Set back, you're not doing anything tonight. Keep it tuned right here on TCR Troy Community Radio, and we'll be back with the starting lineups and the opening tip-off of tonight's Piqua Troy game right after these messages here on TCR Sports.
Hi, I'm Tracy Bodey. If you're looking to experience quality service at a fair price, come see us at Bodey's Automotive. We're located right down the block from Walgreens at 407 Peters Avenue, or you can reach us at 937-703-1614 or like us on Facebook at Bodey's Automotive.
Welcome back to the Student Activity Center here at Troy High School. We're getting ready for tonight's ball game against the Piqua Indians, the final game for these seniors here at Troy. Final game regular season for the seniors at Piqua, and the final game of the regular season all wrapped up here tonight on a snowy February 12th. And for the starting lineup for the Piqua Indians, my good friend Doug Page.
Starting at guard, number 3, a 6'2" senior, Bradley Holbein. Starting at guard, number 10, a 5'11" senior, Derek Gullett. Starting at a forward, number 20, Nate Modden, a 6'3" junior. Starting at another guard, number 21, a 6'2" senior, C.J. Davis. And starting at forward, number 22, a 6'4" senior, Colton Bachman.
That's the starting lineup for the Piqua Indians. And now for your Troy Trojans. Coach will, like any senior night, is starting all seniors here this evening. We'll start it off with number 2, a 5'7" senior guard, Romello Akud. At another guard, a 5'5" senior wearing number 4, Estefan Stafford. At another guard, a 5'10", wearing number 24, Trey Busio. In the middle, the big man here tonight, wearing number 40, a 6'8" senior, Micaiah Litton. And at a forward, a 6'6", wearing number 34, Austin Funderburg. And that's the starting lineups for the Troy Trojans.
It's, I won't say a sparse crowd, but it's fewer than you would expect for Troy Piqua. But then again, it's 17 degrees. The snow was falling horizontally for a while.
Falling horizontally.
And the National Weather Service has issued a wind chill advisory. Supposed to be a wind chill of 10 below when you get up in the morning.
That's just lovely.
Yes, it is. I love that crisp air when you inhale and your feet feel your nostrils hairs freeze. But you know, I grew up in Minnesota.
You did. And
so, you know, this is, as I say, Miami County is the Riviera Beach of the upper Midwest.
Okay.
You know, we get 2 weeks of winter, and that's just lovely.
Well, what I'll tell you is we had all that warm weather around the holidays and we got spoiled, and now it's coming down in February when he was hoping it would be a little bit warmer. And but here we get ready to go. The Piqua Indians are out on the court. The Trojans is in at their jump circle.
One thing to remember, only 17 days until the Miami Shores Golf Course opens.
That's right.
There you go. The heck with the groundhog.
That's it. We're going to get ready and start with the cow pasture pool, as I call it. I am not a golfer, never professed to be, and anyways, for all those folks out there that might be sending hate mail because I do not like golf, send it to Scott Hornberg. So here we go, folks.
This is interesting. Runningen brought all his seniors over together just before the tip to have one final word.
So Micaiah Litton getting ready to jump up against Nate Monum. The tip's up and it's controlled by Piqua. Bachman going right to the basket. No good. Rebound Buccio. Nice hustle by Trey. Stephon Stafford up the right side. Pulls it back. All the way across the left side to Coop. Back to Stafford. They're just playing a little pitch and catch going on. On the dribble. Stafford. Left side. Looking inside. Nothing doing. Again, Piqua playing that 2-3 zone. They're kind of pulling it out high. Not quite down on the baseline with that 2-3. Inside to Funderburg at the foul line. Kicks it over to Coop. The Coop started to, but he decides to shoot anyways. A rainbow just inside the three-point arc. Troy's on the board at 7:20 to go in the first quarter.
That was just a lovely shot.
Piqua with the basketball, kicks it to the top of the key. A three-pointer off the side. Rebound Stafford. Stafford on the dribble. Gets it across the timeline back to Coop. Coop looking right. Nothing doing. Looking inside. All the way to Buccio. Buccio lobbed it in Litton. A little too far. Good defense by Monin. Kind of had his hand on his hip there, and the official didn't see it, but that's just good defense on the inside by the Piqua Indian there.
Yeah, they'll be bumping and bumping.
It's going to be a tough. Holbein with the basketball. Gets it over to Bachman. Number 22. Gets it all the way back to Monin. Monin down low to Gullett. Back up to the top of the key. Gullett for three, short of the mark around the top. Rebound, Monin. Monin going right up. Big block by Litton. Swatted that away. Says, take that out of here, Monin. Lob into Litton. Not quite far enough. He had him, but short pass by Aku. But here comes the Indians. Number 21, Davis, on the dribble. Kicks at the top of the key. Three-point line. Bachman, no good. Rebound, Funderburg, and Aku comes out with it, running up the left side. Gets it to Buccio in the far left corner. Buccio looking to drive baseline. He does, all the way around to the right. To Stafford for three. No good. Hard off the backside. Rebound, Bachman. Bachman's just going to bring it up himself. Gets it across the timeline. Oh, back, nice pass, and a foul from Bachman to Gullett. Good heads-up pass. Caught Funderburg with his back turned to the play there, Doug.
Well, it looks like they're going to be feeding Gullett tonight.
Gullett at the line, shooting two. The first one rolls around, in and out. I'd like to thank some of our underwriters here on TCR Sports. Heath Murray State Farm Insurance, Sound City Music, Excellence in Dentistry, Willoughby's Hollow, Bodey's Automotive, and Union Savings Bank. And Indians get on the board. Gullett knocks down the second of the two-shot foul. Over to Stafford, back up the top of the key to Coop. Coop just backs it up. Back over to Stafford on the way outside on the left wing. Stafford to a Coop on the right wing. Looks inside to Funderburg. Funderburg has it in the post. Kicks it to Buccio for three on the left side. No good off the back. Buccio follows it. Round the back underneath. Kicks it all the way out to a Coop. They reset the offense. Stafford on the left wing. Forced out there by Gullett. Tries to get into Litton. Litton grabs it. Going inside on the left side. Goes hard up. and gets it blocked by Monin. They look to get up the far side. A long pass up to Gullett. Gullett is fouled by Estevan Stafford. Gets the foul. That's the first foul here, or the second foul of the ball game.
I've tried 4 times now to get it into Linton.
Holbein with the basketball. Kicks it over to Monin. Being guarded by Buscio. All the way in the corner to Gullett. Gullett on the dribble. Up to Davis. Way outside between the jump circle and the top of the key. Gets it over to Gullett on the left side. Back to Monin. Back to Gullett. On the left side. Kicks it in. Nice hands by Akud. Akud comes out with it on the steal. Still on the dribble. Nowhere to go. Gets rounded up by 3 Indians and kicks it out to Stafford. Stafford to Buscio on the right wing. Gets it to Stafford into the post. Nice kick to the left side to Akud. Akud nails it. 4-1. Troy Trojans have the lead with 4:28 to go here in the first quarter.
That was a nice high post pass by Funderburg to Yakud.
Monin with the basketball at the top over to Holbein on the right wing, all the way in the corner to Gullett. Gullett looks at Davis. Davis in on the post, kicks it back out, thought better shooting because Litton was right there. Bachman on the dribble drive. Gets a strip by Akud. Akud gets it out to Funderburg and Trey Buscio on the right side. Long layup, follows it up and in. Nice 3-pass, fast break by the Troy Trojans.
Great basketball.
Takes a 6-1 lead with 3:54 to go here in the first quarter. Monin with the basketball. And there's a timeout, a Piqua timeout. And it's a 30-second timeout. We're going to take one, too. We'll be back with more Trojan basketball right after these messages here on TCR Sports.
Jim Taylor's Troy Ford, 3230 South County Road, 25A, right here in Troy. 339-2687 or TroyFord.com. At Jim Taylor Troy Ford, you'll not only find low prices on great vehicles, but an award-winning service department as well. Jim Taylor's Troy Ford, 3230 South County Road, 25A, right here in Troy.
Welcome back to the Student Activity Center here at Troy High School. Troy Trojans taking on the Piqua Indians. It's senior night here. We've got a technical foul. Coach just called a technical foul on something. I'm not sure what the technical foul was, so we're trying to sort this out. What was, do you have any idea, Doug, what's going on?
I do not understand what the technical was.
What, wrong, no?
I think it must have been an illegal substitution.
Number or something. Well, we don't know, but Bachman's at the line shooting bench technical, which will be 2 shots. He hit the first one. Now a 6-2, a 6-3 lead. He got the second one to go. Again, a little bit unclear what's going on, but Reichelferter's in 4. No, McClurg, Persinger's in. Okay, Moody's in. God, didn't quite catch the number, so more seniors in for the Trojans. And Piqua has the basketball, kicks it all the way over to Holbein. Holbein on the dribble, picks his dribble up, being guarded by Stafford. Stafford, and it's a jump ball. That's going to remain.
That'll go to Troy.
It'll go to Troy.
Call it a turnover. And that was just good defense by Stafford.
Absolutely. So Troy has the basketball. Akub with the dribble, not across the timeline yet, but now he walks across. They look to jump, gets it into Moody. Moody in the wing. McClure, no good off the back. He didn't waste no time getting one up. Had a good look at it, but here comes the Indians on the dribble. Gets it across the timeline to Monin. Monin all the way back out to Gullett. Gullett gets it over to number 23, Shizmin. Pump fake, Ben Shizmin gets it up. Nice hands by Moody, but Piqua gets the ball back. Gullett gets it off in the corner to Monin for 3. No good across the backside. Moody with the rebound. Gives it to Akub. Akub gets it across the timeline. Gets it over to Stafford. Stafford to Persinger's down in the game. He's on the left wing. Lift pass, and he got stolen by Bachman. Bachman's going right in. Nice hands. And they're going to say
number 4, Stafford.
Stafford, got the hand on the basketball, but Stafford's going to get called for the foul.
That was a foul, but it was a great backside. You're not going to score defensive play.
Nice hustle by Stafford. I think that's his third here.
I believe it's his second.
Is it his second?
Yeah.
But send Bachman to the line, shooting 2. His first attempt at it is up and away and got it. Kid's got a nice touch at the line.
Yeah, he shoots about 72%.
Nice touch. A few more of our underwriters to make it happen here on TCR Sports. Hybrid Strength and Fitness, Irwin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Troy Carstar, Trojan Auto Care, and Ording's Party Time. Thank you very much, underwriters. Second one's away, got it to go. So it's now a 6-5 lead with 2:34 left to go in the first quarter. Troy with the basketball. Piqua looking to try to trap on that 2-3 zone, bringing it way out. Persinger on the down way low on the right side. Gets it to Koob, back to Stafford, back to a Koob. It's over to Kennels in the game now. McClure. A lot of ball movement by the Trojans. Persinger now has it on the right wing. Top of the key to Koob. To McClure. Persinger with just a lot of rotation. They're not in a big hurry. They're looking for an opening on that 2-3 zone. A Koob for 3. Short of the mark. Rebound Moody. Moody still has it. Moody steps on the inbound line and turn it over to the Indians. 1:57 left in the first quarter. It's a 6-5 ball game. Troy took off to an early lead, and the Indians are scratching back. Monin with the basketball way outside above the arc. Gets it to Bachman. Bachman looking to drive, still on the dribble. Puts up a right-handed shot, no good. Rebound, Persinger. Good hustle by a Koob to tip that away, and Persinger got it back. Nice spin move by a Koob. A Koob loses a handle. Here comes the Indians. Gullett to Bachman, and Bachman gets it to go, and now Piqua has a 7-6 lead. Troy has not scored. Going right to the basket is Kennel. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound Piqua. Piqua is on a run right now. Gets it inside to Monin. Monin kicks it all the way out to number 5, Hill. Hill for 3, no good. Rebound Bachman. Bachman still has it. Goes up left. Rebound goes to Troy. Persinger now bringing the ball up himself. On the right side, kicks it to Kennel for 3. Count it, baby! Nice art, nice touch by Kennel. Now Troy has a 9-7 lead with 45 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Monin with the basketball way outside the arc, being guarded by McClure. Gets it over to Holbein. Holbein sets it back up, back to Monin on the left wing now. A lot of bumping and grinding on the inside. Bachman, I'm sorry, that was Brady Hill. Bachman has the ball now, being guarded by Koob for 3, short of the mark. A long rebound out. Another 3 attempt by the Indians, no good. Rebound Persinger with 16 seconds to go. Troy has an opportunity here to get a bucket before the end of this first quarter. Koob across the timeline. Inside to Moody. Moody gets it up. It goes around the back. Misses a reverse layup with 1 second left to go. Long pass. That's going to be it. After the first quarter of play, it's a Troy Trojans 9, the Piqua Indians 7. We'll be back after these messages here on TCR Sports.
Hi, I'm Tracy Bodey. If you're looking to experience quality service at a fair price, come see us at Bodey's Automotive. We're located right down the block from Walgreens at 407 Peters Avenue, or you can reach us at 937-703-1614, or like us on Facebook at Bodey's Automotive.
Welcome back to Student Activity Center here at Troy High School. It's senior night. Troy Trojans taking on the Piqua Indians, and don't forget, tape rebroadcast of tonight's ball game will be available on Troy Community Television on demand. That's TCT on demand. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a great ball game. You're going to be able to watch it here probably the first of the week. And Doug, I've looked at a few of them, and actually pretty cool.
If you ignore our faces.
That's right. Piqua with the basketball. Gets it all the way over to Davis. Davis off in the corner, number 33, and gets it to go. Not sure who
Cox.
Who is that?
Cox.
Cox. So Troy has the basketball. Litton gets it back out to Kennel. Kennel over to Reichelferter's in the ball game now for the Trojans. Back to Aku, to McClure. Inside at the post, right at the foul line is Litton. Litton spin move. What a move by the big fella. Whoa! There's a highlight right there. Nice move by Mikhail Litton. Spun right off the defender's hip and went right to the basket. Piqua now with the basketball. Holbein gets it over to number 23, Shizmi. And a steal by Akub. Akub on the drive. Still got it. Looking right. Another spin move. Gets fouled by, looks like Akub will go to the line shooting 2. We'll see who they call the foul on. Number 5, Brady Hill. So we'll send Akub to the line shooting 2. Melo's a good free throw shooter, and his first one's away off the front and misses the first one. We'll take a few more of our underwriters here on TCR Sports. Dave Services, Troy Meat Shop, Mosley Mason and Chimney Shop, HTM Credit Union, Stanley Steamer, and International College of Broadcasting. Thank you very much, underwriters. That's you. We'll be bringing you this sports presentation.
In and out.
And Coop missed them both. That's unlike him, but Piqua with the basketball, gets up to Bachman, to the Fox. Over to can't quite see the number 23, Shizmi. Back to Fox again for 3, off the front, rebound, Reichelferter. Gets it to Koob. Koob on the dribble, gets it up the sidelines to Kennel. Back to Koob. McClure on the right wing, gets it down on the post to Reichelferter. Going right into the hole, kicks it back out to McClure for 3. Got it! Nice work, nice in and pass it back out to an open Ryan McClure. Good ball move by the Trojans. It's now a 14-10 lead with 6:20 to go in the second quarter.
Reichelferter passed up a reverse layup to kick it out for a 3.
Good
Smart thinking for a sophomore.
Piqua with the basketball, gets it inside number 23, Shizmi. Shizmi kicks it over to number 21, Cedar Davis. Nice work by the Indians on that give and go. Koob gets across the timeline for the Trojans. Gets it into Litton, right at the elbow. Litton looking to spin again, goes right over the top, a little bit short. Rebound and a foul going to go against Zach Reichelferter. It's going to be his first. Trojans' 5th foul here of the first half. Reichelferter, his first. 5:48 to go. Troy has a 2-point lead, 14-12 over the Indians. The Indians have the basketball. Gets it over to Monin. Monin way outside, all the way across to Gullett. Back to Davis. Davis for 3. Got it. Just that quick. The Indians have a 1-point lead, a 15-14 lead over our Trojans.
That's 5 points for Davis in this quarter.
Davis, a coup, all the way across the Kennel. Reichelferter back in the corner to McClure. I'm sorry, and he misses a 3-pointer. Here comes the Indians up the left side, going right to the basket. Nice spin move by Holbein. And they're going to take a 17-14 lead. Troy with the basketball, gets it across the timeline. The Koob gets it to Litton. Back to a Koob. A little give and go here. McClure back to the Koob, into the post to Litton. Litton turnaround jumper, touch. Nice touch by the big fella. Was able to get that go 15-footer to drop to cut this lead that the Indians have to 1, 17-16, but the Indians have the basketball. Monin all the way across to Gullett. Gullett on the dribble, being guarded by McClure. A long 3-pointer by the Indians, no good. Rebound, Zach Reichelferter. Here comes the Trojans. Up the right side is a Koob. Koob gets called with the travel. Ball come up high on him. He tried to carry it a little bit further than what he was supposed to in the turnover.
Buccio, Funderburg, and Bersinger are in. So going a little bit bigger now.
Coach is bringing in a little more height and bringing in the, as far as I'm concerned this year, probably the best defensive player Troy has with Buccio. Inside, they look to double team it. Persinger, Funderburg, and
Monin still finds a way to score.
Nice work by Monin on that to get that in. So Piqua now has a 19-16 lead. The ball's tipped away, getting all the way up to Holbein. Holbein to number 21, Davis. Three-pointer, and they got it to go. Number 10, Gullett. They went around the horn, and Gullett got an open shot. And there's going to be a 30-second timeout on the floor. We're just going to stay right here, Doug. Good work by the Piqua Indians on a reverse on that to get the open three, but Troy was a little bit asleep on that. Left Gullett wide open for a three-pointer.
Well, they're just working the ball a little better. They've got good transition, and they're hitting their shots. They're on a 15-7 run. 22-16. They're going to have to, Monin held Litton in check until he went to the bench, and then the big guy put down two nice baskets.
Yes.
And Monin comes back in and makes it more difficult. And Bachman's out there.
So Trojans are trailing by 6 with 3:36 to go here in the first quarter, or second quarter. Trojans with the basketball, gets it across the timeline. Koob on the dribble. Looking inside, nothing going, gets it out to Buccio at the top of the circle. Gets it into Funderburg. Funderburg kicks it out to Koob for three. No good. Followed up. Koob tips it away, and Davis comes up with the rebound. And there's going to be a foul on number 10, Ryan McClurg.
His first, I believe.
His first is a Trojan 6th foul. The Piqua Indians only have one team foul here in the first half. Nice strip by a Koob. Took it right away from Bachman, and he just looked down, and it looks like he lost a handle. Right to Buccio on the left side, up and in.
Nicely done, Mr. Buccio. Nicely
move.
done.
Nice pass by Romello Koob, too, hitting Buccio trailing up the left side. Piqua with the basketball, gets it all the way over to Gullett. Gullett kicks it over to Monin. Monin thought about taking the three, kicked it down on the left elbow to Davis, and Davis kicks it back out to Holbein. Holbein on the dribble, being guarded by Buccio. Monin way downtown. McClure just backed up to the foul line. Off in the left side is Gullett. Gullett gets it back all the way out to Davis, over to Monin on the far right wing. Back to Davis. There's a foul called on Persinger. Said he pushed, and that's going to be the 7th foul, and that's going to put Piqua in the 1 in bonus. And going to the line is a very good free throw shooter, Colton Bachman.
71%.
First one of his 1-and-1 is away, gets it to go. Squeaked it right over the front of the rim. Thanks some of our underwriters here at TCR Sports. Heath Murray State Farm Insurance, Sound City Music, Excellence in Dentistry, Willoughby's Hollow, Bodey's Automotive, and the Union Savings Bank. Not you underwriters, we will be bringing you the sports presentation here on TCR. Second one's away, got him. I think he's perfect.
No, he's missed one.
Did he miss one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, I'm wrong.
I thought he was perfect.
Here he's right. He's 5 for 5 from the line.
Okay, because he had a three-pointer there. So Troy with the basketball, trailing by 6 with 2:19 to go in the second quarter. It's 24-18. Both teams have gotten down, gotten back, and a turnover. Tried to throw it in belt high to Persing on the elbow, and Bachman on the left side gets it tipped away by a Koob. Koob on the dribble. He's got one to beat. Threw it up at, and one running jump shot. Nice touch by Romello Koob. Cut this lead to 4, 24-20, 1:53 to go here in the second quarter. Piqua with the basketball. Monin on the left wing, being guarded by Ryan McClure. Monin still with the basketball on the dribble. Gets it over to Bachman. Bachman to Davis. Davis thought about shooting a three on the left wing. Pulls it back. Monin down on the left baseline. Round the horn to Bachman for three. Short. Rebound. Kennel. Thought about forcing it up, but gets it to Koob. But Koob's now on the dribble. Koob going inside. Kennel for three. No good. Hard off the rim. And rebound Piqua. Davis all the way up to Gullett. Almost threw it out of bounds, but Gullett was able to hoist it in. Back to Davis. Monin for three. Got it.
He's got that spot.
I tell you what, you let him square up like that and give him time to shoot, he will knock him down. Akub dribbling through a couple traffic, throws it right up with another running jump shot, gets it to go. Cut this lead 27-22 with 51 seconds to go here in the first half. Piqua to Davis. Back to Monin to top the key. Monin thought about shooting it again, but he decided not to. Monin back to Davis on the left wing. Davis on the dribble. Look, go baseline, nothing there. Kicks it back out to number 4, Patton, who's in the ball game for the Indians. Davis guarded by McClurg. He's just dribbling it back out to Monin. 25 seconds to go. Piqua's in no hurry. They're up 5. Gets it all the way across to number 4, Patton. Back to Patton. Patton looking to go in, loses a handle, and there's going to be a foul. Persinger picked it up, and the foul's going to go against Monin of Piqua. That's his first, and it's the Indians' only second team foul of the first half with 13 seconds to go. So Piqua's played a really clean first half. Troy has the basketball with 13 seconds to go here in the first half. Gets it over to Kennel. Kennel being guarded by Holbein. Now they pick it up to McClurg. They hounded him. Kuba 2 seconds at the buzzer. Throws it up. No good, and that's going to do it for the first half. So 2 quarters in the book here at Troy Student Activity Center and senior night. It's the Piqua Indians 27, our Troy Trojans 22. We'll be back with the halftime report right after these messages from our underwriters here on TCR Sports.
Jim Taylor's Troy Ford, 3230 South County Road, 25A, right here in Troy. 339-2687 or TroyFord.com. At Jim Taylor Troy Ford, you'll not only find low prices on great vehicles, but an award-winning service department as well. Jim Taylor's Troy Ford, 3230 South County Road, 25A, right here in Troy.
Welcome back to Student Activity Center here at Troy High School. We are at halftime. If you're just tuning in to tonight's ball game, it's senior night. Last go around for our seniors here at Troy High School, and the Troy Trojans are taking on the Piqua Indians, and at half the Trojans trail the Indians 27-22. Doug Page, yours truly here, Dave Fisher with the call here tonight. Interesting first half. Trojans came out, got a pretty good lead to start with, and then the Indians clawed back, and Trojans kind of went a little bit silent there.
Well, Piqua, the Indians got their transition game going. During the first period, everything was dropping for Troy. In the second period, it was just the opposite. Bachman has 7 points, 5 of them from the free throw line. Yakub has 8 points. From the field, he's 4 of 7. Not bad. He blew 2 free throws, and that's kind of unusual for a kid that shoots 73.8% from the line. But these things happen. What Troy's been doing offensively, when they get a set offense running and have one of their big men out there, where they've been successful is moving Thunderberg out to the high post, getting that high post pass, and then as a zone collapses on him, kicking out to one of the sharpshooters, be it Yakub, be it McClure, be it Stafford over in the corner, and they've been hitting him. Getting it into Litton has not worked as well because Monin's fronting him.
Yes.
Monin's fronting, he's playing in front of him. He's not taller, but he's bigger by about 50 pounds. When Litton can get the ball, when they back him, when Monin's out and they have someone else in the center trying to back him, he just can get right by anybody. But you have to have the right kind of defensive player who's physical to be able to front a big guy. So Pick was choosing its spots. On the other end, when the 2 Troy guards double down on the ball carrier, as they do occasionally when they see an opening, Monin has found his spot on the left elbow. They get him the ball. It's 3. Two things have been, well, one thing that's been really interesting, Yakub, who stands 5'7", has been hounding Bachman, who's 6'4", and has been successful. He stripped him 3 different times. The Indians have turned the ball over 7 times so far in this first half. 3 of them by Bachman, who is really a good ball handler, good hands. But Yakub is playing the game of his of the year for him. This first half, he has been playing basketball on both ends. With the development of the big guys, that's taken a load. The big guys, Linton, Reichelderfer, and Funderburg, with their development, with getting them into the offense, it's taken a lot of it off of Yakub, and you can see it tonight. You know, he's gotten 8 points on 4 pull-up jumpers. Something he couldn't do before.
Definitely. They're now, early on in the season, every team that we've watched play the Trojans was doubling up on Yakub. I mean, he gets across the timeline. They were looking to double it because they weren't able to get it into the big man. And actually, this whole getting it into Linton and Funderburg and Reichelderfer was started at that Sydney game. We saw it. They weren't very successful. Had some problems doing it, but now it's starting to come. It's starting to work for the Trojans.
They're understanding what the coach is trying to do better. Right. And it was kind of interesting before jump ball to start the game. He called the 5 seniors over. Thought he was going to get technical for that.
Right.
But they gave him, and I don't know what he told them, but he had their attention as to that technical foul.
Yes.
That is a technical, in quotation marks,
right.
Foul. For some reason, DeMarcus Moody was not on the scoreboard.
Oh, that is a bench technical.
And when he stepped on the floor.
That's an automatic tee.
Automatic tee. Hats off to the Zebras. They were there.
Right.
He went over. I watched him walk over to the scoring table to do the tee, to tee him up, and I'm going, oh, this is interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
It happens. Sometimes a name is forgotten on the list, and who knows? But anyways, that is a bench technical, and unfortunately, Bachman stepped up and knocked him down. So, 1 minute 48 seconds before we get to tip off the second half, and Doug, going into the second half, Troy needs to come out and play like they did that first quarter. And it definitely put some points on the board. That's what it's all about. But, they kind of got a little bit lax on defense and allowed Monin to post up or set up outside that 3-point arc. And like I said, during that second quarter when he hit that last 3, you give that kid some time to set up and shoot, he's going to knock him down.
It almost looks like Troy's playing a box 1 or a similar so-called junk defense.
Right.
Yakub is running all over the court, harassing Bachman, and everybody else is playing the zone, and sometimes it gets a little soft. They're not coming out. Kid Cox came off the bench and put up 2 threes, hit one of them. Monin has a 3. Davis has a 3. Gullett, of course, has a 3. They've just been knocking them down when they need to.
Well, we're getting ready to start the second half, and we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with the start of the second half. Troy Trojans taking on the Piqua Indians here on TCR Sports.
Hi, I'm Tracy Bodey. If you're looking to experience quality service at a fair price, come see us at Bodey's Automotive. We're located right down the block from Walgreens at 407 Peters Avenue, or you can reach us at 937-703-1614, or like us on Facebook at Bodey's Automotive.
Back in 18 seconds. Welcome back to Troy High School. Play underway. Both teams have had a shot here in the second half and unable to score. Troy now has the basketball inside to Funderburg, back to McClurg, up to Stafford, across the right wing to Akud, inside to Litton. Litton in on the and down in the paint, kicks it back out to McClurg. Akud over to Stafford, back to Akud. Akud on the dribble. Piqua still in that 2-3 zone. Kicks it down in the left wing to McClurg. Inside to Funderburg, back to Stafford. Stafford driving, no good. Kicks it right between the legs of number 10 Gullett over to McClurg, and Funderburg at top the key at the foul line gets it to go. Troy was able to draw first blood here the second half. 6:58 to go in the third quarter. 27-24 lead for the Indians though. Indians with the basketball. Monin being guarded by Litton. Monin's way outside. Litton comes out and challenges him. Bird on Gullett. Kicks it down into Bachman. Bachman being hounded by Akud. Gets it over to Holbein. There's going to be a charging foul. Good work by Ryan McClurg on
Just
that.
Stood there like a granite statue and fell down.
So Troy has the basketball. It's a first foul for Holbein. First team foul of the second half for the Indians. Troy with the basketball. On the dribble, kicks it over to Stafford. Stafford to McClurg. Back to Stafford. It's in. Piqua Indians playing that 2-3 zone. Akud down inside to Litton. Litton turn around, jump hook, got it to go. He gets it down in there. Even Monin can't go up with the big fella.
Well, he gave him a good hip check to get some room.
Yes, he did. Holbein being guarded by Stafford. Gets it over to Davis. Davis being hounded by Funderburg. I will have to say all these big men are playing good defense here. Stafford almost had to steal over Holbein and was able to reel it in. Davis back to Monin. Monin back to Davis on the right wing. Davis on the dribble moving left. Gets it over to Gullett. Gets by McClurg. Nice move by Gullett. McClurg was able, a little swinging door on the baseline, and the Piqua Indians scored. Akud gets it over to Stafford, inside to Funderburg. Funderburg going right to the basket. Nice touch by the big man.
He's going, if you're not going to come out and cover me,
He's going right to the basket.
I'm going to take it.
5:23 to go here in the third quarter. It's a 29-28 lead for the Indians. Gullett on the drive. He got fouled by,
I think it was Funderburg, but let's see who they call it on.
it is. We're trying to figure out no, it went against Litton. And
Okay.
Gullett got it to go. It was and one, so the three-point play opportunity for the Indians. Gullett got it to go. So Piqua extends their lead to 4, 32-28 with 5:16 to go in the third quarter. I thought the official underneath called that foul, and I guess it was official out top. So I was waiting on the official underneath to let me know, and unfortunately, no. But Troy has the basketball. Klug gets across the timeline over to Stafford. Stafford on the left wing, driving, looking to go. He has no place to go and gets it blocked by Monin.
Monin did a nice job of coming over the top, but of course when you're guarding a 5'5" guy, you can come over the top. He didn't touch him. All he did was bat the ball down.
So Troy has the ball underneath their own basket on the right side of the backboard. Gets into Koob. Koob on the dribble. Looking inside to go. He goes left and had a reverse layup, and Litton comes up with an offensive rebound. And he's going to call 3 seconds. Litton tried to do a couple pump fakes and stutter steps and got called for threes. At that point, go right to the basket. But Piqua with the basketball. 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. Davis on the dribble. There's going to be an offensive foul inside. That's going to go against Holbein away from the basket. That's his second foul. I was watching the play on the left side with the basketball, and whistle blew, and those fouls away from the ball just hurt you terribly. Those
okay, Litton and Funderburg are out. Persinger and McClurg are in.
Kennel and Reichlerfurter.
Yeah. I can't keep up with these young
Yeah,
men.
so Troy's got 3 new ball players in for here the second half.
Oh.
Akub, they were looking to double team him, gets it away across the McClurg, back to Akub. Passing it from sideline to sideline, inside to Persinger on the right elbow. Back out to Akub, to McClurg. Down in the corner to Kennel. Kennel tried to force it in to Reichelferger and wasn't able to get it. And the Piqua Indians come up with a turnover. They had the basketball. Davis to Monin for 3, short. Rebound, McClurg. Here comes Akub on the dribble, pushing it up, right up the center. Gets it to Kennel, left wing. Top of this arc to Akub, inside to Persinger. Back to McClurg, over to Kennel. Inside to Persinger. Persinger for the jump shot, rolls around, no good. Rebound, McClurg. Back to Akub on the left wing. Troy's moving the basketball extremely well here tonight. Kennel on the right wing, inside to Zach. Gets it over to Persinger. Persinger going left.
Oh.
Nice left hand by the big fella, Austin Persinger, number 15. Cut this lead to 2. Indians cross their timeline. Monin on the dribble, being guarded by Persinger. Persinger comes up, challenges him at the arc. 3-point arc. Lob inside, gets it no to Bachman. Bachman being guarded by Akub. Nice. Yeah, they're going to get called with the foul. Good help coming from the wing side, but I think Persinger got called on the foul. No, it was called on Akub.
That's not fair.
Oh,
He's so much smaller.
So it's going to be Piqua's ball out underneath their own basket on the right side. Gets it into Davis, and Davis for 3, no good. A rebound, Troy. Almost went out of bounds. Trey Buscio had it, lost it, but Akub come up with it, but he's got the basketball. Gets it over to Buscio, right wing. Into Akub, back inside to Persinger, left side. Another nice left hand by Austin Persinger. This game is all knotted up at the 2:45 mark, 32-32.
That's 8 points from the 2 big guys, Persinger and Funderburg.
Piqua with the basketball. Monin way outside the left on the left side. Down in the corner to, can't see with the number, but it got all the way over to Davis. Davis on the drive, no good. Kicks it all the way back. Holbein for 3 for Piqua, no good. McClurg gets the rebound. Piqua in their dark gray and black numbers are hard to read at times. They're trimmed in white. Troy in their white jerseys, gray numbers. Buscio on the drive on the right side. Kicks it back to Akub, to McClurg, gets it inside to Zach Reichelferger. Turns around jumper, no good. Tipped away, and the rebound comes up to Piqua. Holbein on the dribble, gets it to Bachman for a way downtown 3, no good. And rebound all the way out to Monin, comes out. Griffin get with the ball inside. The bounce pass was trying to go to Monin, wasn't able to get it.
That's 3 by Monin or Bachman that he attempted. That was NBA length.
That was way downtown.
I think it was out in the suburbs.
That one had a different zip code. Akub with the basketball. We had all kinds of
we can go on forever.
Yeah, we can make them up as we go. Akub, top of the key. On the dribble, looking nowhere to go. Gets him clear on the left wing, way outside the arc. All the way across the right to Buscio, to Persinger. Almost had a baseline. He does get him baseline, going back out to Akub for 3. Count it, baby. Nice shot. Good ball movement. Good look out by Austin Persinger. Troy now has a 3-point lead with 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. Piqua with the basketball. Holbein being hounded by Buscio. Kicks it over to Gullett. Gullett back out to Monin. Don't leave him alone out there. He'll knock it down. Persinger picks him up. Gullett on the drive. Going right at Reichelferger. Goes around him. Nice move by Derek Gullett.
7 points this period.
Cut this lead to 1. 44 seconds in the third. Gets it to Buscio, driving right. Kicks it back out to Akub for 3 again. Count it, baby. Yes, sir. 38-34, 32 seconds. Akub has come to life here tonight. Nice work by the Trojans, though, playing that in and kick it back out to an open Akub. Pick with the basketball, looking inside to Monin. Monin's got some beef on Persinger, going right in. It's tipped
and once
away.
again stripped by number 2, Romeo Yakub.
Romello Akub with the strip. It's going to go out of bounds. Gullett will trigger it in for the Piqua Indians on the left side of their basket. Oh, Holbein snuck in there but misses it. Throws a ball up. Number 5 got an offensive rebound. Bradley Hill, he gets fouled. Number 22.
Buccio.
Number 24. Yeah, Trey Buccio got the foul. So going to send Brady Hill to the line, shooting 2. First one's away and he misses it. I think some more of our underwriters. Thank our underwriters here on TCR Sports. Hybrid Strength and Fitness. Irwin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Troy Carstar. Trojan Auto Care. And Orleans Party Time. Thank you very much, underwriters. And the second one by Hills away and gets it to go. Cuts this lead to 3 with 12.3 seconds to go in the third quarter. Troy Trojans, you're tuning in. He's got a 38-35 lead. 6 seconds to go here in the third. Into Persinger inside on the right side. Gets him up. Rolls it around and in. Right at the buzzer. And that's the end of the third period. So at the end of 3, it's your Troy Trojans 40. The Piqua Indians 35. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here on TCR Sports.
Jim Taylor's Troy Ford, 3230 South County Road, 25A, right here in Troy. 339-2687 or TroyFord.com. At Jim Taylor Troy Ford, you'll not only find low prices on great vehicles, but an award-winning service department as well. Jim Taylor's Troy Ford, 3230 South County Road, 25A, right here in Troy.
Welcome back to Student Activity Center here at Troy High School Senior Night. Troy Trojans taking on the Piqua Indians. We got 3 of them in the books. And we're going into fourth quarter. Troy leading 40-35. Piqua has the basketball, gets it to Holbein. Holbein kicks it across to Fox. Gullett back to number 23, Shizmin. Shizmin gets it in back to Gullett. Holbein for 3 for the Indians. No good. Rebound. Persinger. Akub on the dribble. He's pushing it up. Nothing there, but he stops and pops it to right elbow short. Rebound. Piqua Indians kicks it all the way out to Bachman. Bachman going right to the basket. And Akub tries to strip the ball. Bachman couldn't get it up. Akub on the foul. Be 2 shots. Bachman going to the line. 76% free throw shooter. So am I correct there, Doug? 76?
71.
71. First one's away, no good, off the front of the rim. So we'll get a second attempt. 7:27 to go in the ball game in the fourth quarter. Trojans leading by 5. Trojans leading by 4. Bachman hit the second one. Troy now with the basketball. Koob kicks it all the way up to Buccio. Buccio going right to the basket, misses a layup, but it gets rebounded by Persinger. Persinger inside, goes up. He's going to be called on there's going to be a foul called on the floor. Number 33, Fox. So Troy will have the basketball. Buccio triggered in left side baseline of the backboard. Gets to Akub. Akub for 3. In and out. And a tough rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be Troy's basketball. Good hustle by Zach Reichelferger. Nice hustle by number 22. Ties the ball up. Troy will have another opportunity to score here. Mikhail Litton's coming in. Coming in for Reichelferger. Reichelferger going out. Litton gets the ball on the inbounds back to Akub. Akub on the left wing inside to Buccio. Buccio with a nice turnaround jumper, no good, right off the back of the rim.
Those are tough shots.
That's a 7-footer. Those are always tough. Piqua with the basketball. Gullett kicks it way down in the corner to Shizman. Away across to Cox. Holbein to Gullett. Shizman for 3. He gets called with travel. Shuffled his feet just enough. Probably could have got away with it, but he was standing right by the official when he done it. So was right on top of the call. So it'll be turnover. Troy's basketball leading this game at the 6:48 mark of the fourth quarter, 40-36. Coop. Across the timeline. Gets it over to Buscio. Back to Coop. 6:30 left to go. Buscio on the drive down the right side, kicks it to Coop. Coop thought about taking the three, decided not to. Brings it back out, sets the offense. Still on the dribble. Nothing going there, still dribble. McClure, left wing. Litton. Cox is working big time down on the elbow. Coop going right to the basket, no good. Rebound Persinger. Persinger going up, no good. Rebound Piqua. Gullett pulls it down. Holbein gets it across the timeline for the Indians. It's over to Cox. Cox way outside the three. Gets it to Bachman. Bachman looking to drive against Buscio. Back to Cox for three for the Indian. No good. Rebound Persinger. Nice defensive boards by Austin Persinger, number 15. And Ben Shishming has just got the foul. That's Piqua's 14th foul. Shishming's first. He's going to go out. Monon's back in for the Indians. Douglas, fourth quarter's kind of dragging. Neither one of the teams seem to be pushing it. Troy with the basketball. Buscio back to Persinger at the top of the arc. Back to over to inside to Litton. Litton gets a good position on Monon and able to get his body in position, get it to go. So Litton going to go to the line for the three-point play. Count it and one. So Micaiah Litton, what's Micaiah shooting for free throws? Do you know, Doug? I had it here in front of me, and
Okay, here you go. I can figure this out. I'm a big boy. Litton on free throws is 81.4%.
Ouch, baby.
No, that's what you want.
First one away.
Yes.
Gets it to go off the back of the rim and up and in. Nice touch by the big man. So it's now a 43-36 lead for the Troy Trojans. Gets it over to Davis. Davis being guarded by McClure. All the way across to Monon, way downtown on the left side. Back to Davis. Gets it to Gullett. Gullett on the drive. No good. Gets it to Davis for three. Short. Litton bangs it around, and it went off of Litton out of bounds. Good hustle by Colton Bachman. Going inside with Litton. Was able to knock it away, but it did touch Litton last. So Piqua had the ball on the right side of the basket. Down on the baseline. Haven't got it in yet. Still haven't got it in. Get it in to Davis. Back out to Gullett for three on the right wing. No good. Litton, or I should say Monon was able to get the rebound. Loses it out of bounds. Troy basketball with 5:01 to go here in the fourth quarter. Troy leads this by 7, 43-36.
Get there. Stay in their offense. Okay, here we go. They're going to trap.
They're going to go to a trap, and there's going to be
kicking the ball.
Oh, it was kicking the ball. Okay.
But you got Buscio out there with Yakub, who I do not think has sat down this quarter.
I don't think so
this
either.
Game at all.
No, I don't think he has either. He hasn't been out. So Romello with the basketball. He's being guarded by Gullett. They're going to do a jump. It's a Thunderberg at the elbow, inside the left side to Litton. No good. Nice job by Buscio. Came across on the weak side on the rebound and flipped it right back up over his shoulder and got it to go. Bachman takes a nice jump left on the left side, gets it to go. And we've got another whistle. We're trying to figure out what this is about. Okay, delay warning. Somebody on the Piqua Indian team touched it after it went through the basket, so they get warned not to touch it after it goes through the hoop. So
now,
Troy basketball, 4:25 to go. Troy up 45-38. They're up 7 again. Akub cutting the seam, going right to the basket. No good. Rebound Piqua. Litton and Monon were up there together. Monon bringing it right out to Bachman. Bachman stutter steps and shoots a three. No good. Rebound Davis for the Indians. It comes off hard, and there's going to be a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to take one, too. We'll be back with more Trojan basketball action after this message is here on TCR Sports.
Hi, I'm Tracy Bodey. If you're looking to experience quality service at a fair price, come see us at Bodey's Automotive. We're located right down the block from Walgreens at 407 Peters Avenue, or you can reach us at 937-703-1614 or like us on Facebook at Bodey's Automotive.
Welcome back to Student Activity Center here at Troy High School on a snowy Friday night, senior night. Troy versus Piqua.
Both teams.
Round 2.
Both teams have been forcing it. They've been taking shots that if you make them, you're a superstar. If not, and they've been battling boards on both ends.
Piqua out of bounds. Gullet for 3, in and out, rebound. There's going to be a holding call on number, it's going to go against Funderburg, number 34.
Yep.
And Piqua will still remain with the basketball again underneath their own basket on the right side. Triggering in his Gullet for the Indians. Nothing doing. Throws it into Holbein. Holbein for a 3. No good. Rebound Persinger. That one didn't even make it there off the front of the rim. And here comes a Coupe. Coupe backs it up. They're going to start trying to do a trap. They went to a man-to-man now. Coupe on the dribble. Gets it up and across the top. No good. Persinger with a big rebound. Big offensive rebound. Sets it back out to Buccio to set the offense. Buccio being guarded by Holbein. They're going to be called with a foul. Number 3, Holbein. That's his 3rd foul. That's going to be the 6th foul for the Indians. One more, and they'll put Troy at the line, shooting 1 in bonus on the next one. Troy has to get it in. Buccio, senior, triggering it in for the Trojans. Still triggering in, gets it over to Aku. Almost stripped away by Davis. Nice hands by Romello. Romello on the drive. Going right up against Gullet. Misses a layup, and he has fouled. Not good. Aku held his leg. That's going to be a foul, and that's going to send Romello Aku to the line, shooting 2.
That's the 3rd foul on Monin.
That's Monin's 3rd foul, like Doug just said. I'd like to thank some of our underwriters here on TCR Sports. Ording's Party Time, Dave Services, Troy Meat Shop, Mosley, Masonry and Chimney Shop, HTM Credit Union, and the first one away is good by Aku. So he'll get another opportunity at 3:31. It's now a 46-38 lead. This next one could put the Trojans up by 9 late here in the 4th quarter. Aku releases. Got it. Got them both. 9-point lead for our Trojans. Buccio, guarding Holbein. All the way over to way outside left wing to Davis, back to Holbein at the top. Almost to the jump circle. Pushing him outside, inside to Gullet. Gullet finds Monin. Letting out of position. Monin misses an easy one on the left side. Rebound to Coupe. And here comes the Trojans. Coupe pushing it up. They're going man-to-man. Coupe going to, went to Persinger. And nice save by Romello. Good
Back
save.
to Persinger.
And there's going to be a foul called. That one's going to go against Holbein. Nice hustle by Romello Aku.
You know, that's 4th foul on Holbein, and Persinger's at the line. 81.4%. Make them both.
Trey on the clock. 3 minutes left on the clock. First one away, and he gets it to go. It's now a 10-point lead for the Troy Trojans. Like I said, 3 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter in the ball game. Persinger spins it, releases it, misses the second one. Rebound, Monin. Litton spun off of him and almost had his hands on it, but Monin was able to come up with it. Monin still on the dribble. Gets it over to Davis. Davis with the dribble. Gets it over to Gullet. Number 10. Gullet backing it out. Gets it to Holbein. Back to Gullet. Gullet for 3 for the Indians. No good. Batted around. Going to go out of bounds, and it went off of Monin, and it's out of bounds to the Trojans. 2:36 to go.
Here we go with a full court press.
Full court, Doug says. They're playing kind of a full court trap. Coupe on the dribble. Gets it to Persinger. Right up the left side to Buccio. Buccio on the dribble. Kicks it over to Aku. Aku pulls it back. He's being guarded now by Gullet. Aku going towards Gullet. Goes right in, misses it. No good. Rebound Monin. Here comes the Indians. 2:14 to go. Monin still on the go. Gets it up. Litton takes a swat at it but misses. Bachman gets fouled inside. Second effort by Colton Bachman. He gets fouled by Litton. Litton gets called for the foul. That's his second. That's Troy's sixth foul. So the next foul Troy gives puts Piqua at the line shooting one in bonus, but Colt Bachman's at the line, hits the first one. Thanks some of more of our underwriters. Sound City Music, Excellence in Dentistry, Willoughby's Hollow, Bodey's Automotive. And the second one, Bachman gets it to go to cut this lead to 8 with 2:08 to go in the ball game. Davis is out. Ben Shishming is in for the Piqua Indians. Full court pressure by the Indians. Persinger gets it into Buccio. They'll let him have it on that wing. Back to Persinger, still in the backcourt. They got to get it across. Persinger on the go. Gets it across to Buccio. They did get across the timeline. Buccio inside to Litton. Litton gets him up. And in.
That's
nice
the way you play
fake.
basketball.
It's the way you beat a press. Pass it up. Bachman just loses the ball. And Buccio with it. Buccio on the drive. Going left. Still going left. Misses it. Rebound Indians. 2-on-1 against Akub. Akub over to Bachman. Bachman goes up and in. Now a 8-point lead. 1:33 to go. Gets it to Persinger. They got to get it up. And there was a timeout, I think, called. There was a timeout called on the floor, and we're going to take one too. We're back with more Trojan basketball action right after this message here on TCR Sports.
Jim Taylor's Troy Ford, 3230 South County Road, 25A, right here in Troy. 339-2687 or TroyFord.com. At Jim Taylor Troy Ford, you'll not only find low prices on great vehicles, but an award-winning service department as well. Jim Taylor's Troy Ford, 3230 South County Road, 25A, right here in Troy.
Welcome back to Student Activity Center Senior Night here at Troy High School, and the Troy Trojans have a 8-point lead with 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in the ball game in the fourth quarter. It's a 50-42 lead for the Trojans, Doug. Still a lot of time. Still a lot of time.
Mr. Bachman has scored all 7 of the Indians' points in this final period.
He's going to try to take this game on his back. He's definitely a ball player. They're going to have to watch him, but Troy has the basketball with 1:30 to go. 1 minute and 30 ticks left in this ball game. Troy up by 8. Full court pressure by the Indians. Gets it into Buccio, back to Persinger. Persinger up to Akub. Akub going across the timeline. He is now fouled by Ben Shishming.
That should be his second.
That is his second, and that's going to send Akub to the line, shooting a 1 in bonus. These are going to be huge down the stretch. With 1 minute and 23 ticks on the clock, Troy has an 8-point lead. Akub at the free throw line. 1 in bonus. Spins the basketball, releases it, misses it. Persinger, no good. Bachman with the rebound. Here comes the Indians. Monin for 3. Let him set. He missed it, but it came off real hard. He was able to get his own rebound. Followed his shot. Good hustle by Monin. Indians with the basketball, gets it back to Monin for another. No, he started to take an attempt. Gullett, though, will take the 3, in and out. Foul, bat around, ball still loose, ball on the floor, and it's going to be a timeout.
Well, that'll be interesting.
Timeout called by the Indians. And there's a full timeout on the floor, and we will take one too. More basketball action right here on TCR Sports.
Hi, I'm Tracy Bodey. If you're looking to experience quality service at a fair price, come see us at Bodey's Automotive. We're located right down the block from Walgreens at 407 Peters Avenue, or you can reach us at 937-703-1614, or like us on Facebook at Bodey's Automotive.
Welcome back to Student Activity Center here at Troy High School Senior Night. Troy Trojans lead by 8 with 59.6 seconds to go over these Piqua Indians. And Doug,
standing room only in the student section, and they are loving it.
This is just what I said it would be. It's going to be a great ball game, and don't forget to tune in to Troy Community Television On Demand. TCT On Demand should be up at the first of the week. Again, great ball game. Piqua does have the basketball. Gets it into Holbein. Holbein for three, in and out. Rebound, Persinger. Good hustle by Austin Persinger. He just stayed with that. Akub with on across the timeline, and he is fouled by number 10, Derek Gullett. That's Gullett's first foul, the 10th team foul, so that is a double bonus for Troy from here on out. So Troy gets 2 shots no matter what kind of foul it is in the double bonus. 51 seconds to go. Akub at the line. He's got 2 attempts at it. First one's away. Got it. 9-point lead for the Trojans. Coming in is McClurg and Stafford.
Buccio sits down. Good job, young man. Good
Buccio
job.
played great defense here. Trey Buccio. But Akub, Lamello at the line for his second one. Away, no good. Hard and rebound, Monin. Monin just does. He is just sound.
Beast.
Long three-pointer by Bachman. Roll around, got it to go, and a timeout. Piqua. Nice shot. Full timeout. And we're going to take a timeout too. We'll be back with more Trojan High School basketball action right after these messages here on TCR Sports.
Jim Taylor's Troy Ford, 3230 South County Road, 25A, right here in Troy. 339-2687 or TroyFord.com. At Jim Taylor Troy Ford, you'll not only find low prices on great vehicles, but an award-winning service department as well. Jim Taylor's Troy Ford, 3230 South County Road, 25A, right here in Troy.
Welcome back to Student Activity Center with 42.7 seconds to go here in the ball game. The Trojans have a 6-point lead, 51-45 over the Piqua Indians, and that 42 seconds is eternity in basketball at this particular point in the ball game.
Particularly when you're going to be facing a full court press and you've got Bachman out on the court for the Indians. He'd been held to 7 points up until the fourth quarter. He has 17 now.
Trojans with the ball out of bounds. Got to get it across the timeline. Fouled immediately. Bachman fouled Akub right away, and not even hardly a second came off the clock.
That's his first foul.
And that's Bachman's first foul. So Akub going to the line, shooting the double bonus. Again, from here on out, Troy will shoot 2 free throws. And as
they need to make them. They need to make them.
Games are won and lost from the charity stripe. First one away for Akub, got it. Right through the bottom of the well. Right in the heart of the old peach basket, folks.
You haven't seen a peach basket since ever.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm the only one in this booth old enough to know what a peach basket looks like.
You're absolutely right. Akub for the second one. Spins the basketball, flips it away, and got it. Now an 8-point lead. 40 seconds left to go. Bachman. Bachman being guarded by Akub. He takes a long three again. That's way off the mark. Rebound, McClurg. McClurg with the dribble. He calls a timeout.
Wise decision.
Good move by Ryan McClurg.
Well,
we're just going to stay right here. So 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here.
That could have been a disaster. He made the junior mistake of putting the ball on the floor. Don't bounce it once and pick it up. And he knew enough. He knew enough to call a timeout. He knew what was going to happen. So give him credit there. But we'll see.
That's one of those drills that I watched Coach Zawalski do over at Troy Christian that I hadn't seen done since I played. As the ball does not hit the floor, and you pass it until you get a shot, and if it does hit the floor, you're running a suicide. Tell you what, you learn real quick not to dribble the basketball.
Okay, students are down on the floor.
31 seconds to go. Well, 31-6. Trojans have the basketball. Triggering out of bounds is Persinger. Persinger gets into McClurg. McClurg on the dribble. Being hounded. Nowhere to go. Loses it out of bounds. Nice hands by number 0.
That would be Hawk.
Into the ball game. Quick
Mr.
hands.
Hawk must be a defensive specialist here. He's
Persinger.
6-foot junior.
Persinger has the basketball, triggered in bounds, throws it right into Shizmin, gets it to Gullett. Gullett going right to the basket. 20 seconds left to go. And another timeout called by Piqua. It's a full timeout, and we're going to take a timeout too. We'll be back with final part of this ball game here on TCR Sports.
Hi, I'm Tracy Bodey. If you're looking to experience quality service at a fair price, come see us at Bodey's Automotive. We're located right down the block from Walgreens at 407 Peters Avenue, or you can reach us at 937-703-1614 or like us on Facebook at Bodey's Automotive.
Welcome back to Student Activity Center. 20 ticks on the clock. Trojans up 53-47 over the Piqua Indians.
No timeouts for Piqua, 2 left for Troy.
Troy still has 2. Piqua has none.
McClure will trigger the inbound.
6-point lead for the Trojans. 20 seconds. It's still a 2-possession ball game for the Trojans, but they've got to get it across the timeline. If they get fouled, they got to knock them down. Here we go to Akub. Akub is just fouled immediately by Derek Gullett, and that'll set Akub to the line, shooting 2 with 19.4 seconds to go. Thank our underwriters here on TCR Sports. Hybrid Strength and Fitness, Irwin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Troy Carstar, Trojan Auto Care, Ording's Party Time. Thank you very much, underwriters.
Yakub is 5 of 7 from the line in this final period.
His first one away of the
Bingo.
two-shotter. Got it. Now it is a 3-possession ball game. 7-point lead for the Trojans. 19.4 seconds to go. Akub at the line to make it an 8-point lead. Can I give you any more on that list? And away it goes, in and out, no good. Rebound, Monin. 17 seconds. Monin coming across the timeline. Gets it to Bachman for 3, way downtown. Got it to go. That was even 5 feet up beyond the NBA line. 7 seconds. Akub gets fouled by Davis. Davis just reached out and grabbed his shorts.
You know that as soon as Bachman gets over the midcourt timeline,
you better be
he's going to take one dribble and he's going to put it up.
Yes.
That's incredible.
That was a nice shot.
That's
nice.
2 in a row like that.
Akub at the line, again, shooting a 2-shot foul. Up 4 points. First one's away, got it. 5 points. It is still a 2-possession ball game for the Indians. This will make it a true 2-possession ball game. Akub, chance to put him up 6. It's away. Misses a good. I think he missed that on purpose. 3 seconds to go. Bachman looking to shoot. Gets it right to the basket. No good, and that's the ball game. The Trojans win round 2 of this 2-round battle. They split the season, winning here tonight 55-50 over the Piqua Indians. What a great ball game by both clubs, and we'll be back with the post-game report right after these messages here on TCR Sports.
Jim Taylor's Troy Ford, 3230 South County Road, 25A, right here in Troy. 339-2687 or TroyFord.com. At Jim Taylor Troy Ford, you'll not only find low prices on great vehicles, but an award-winning service department as well. Jim Taylor's Troy Ford, 3230 South County Road, 25A, right here in Troy.
Welcome back to Student Activity Center here at Troy High School on a snowy Friday night. 4th quarter's over. Trojans, seniors, are going to leave this gym winners, defeating the Piqua Indians 55-50. What a great ball game we saw here tonight, and it will be up on Troy Community Television on demand, TCT on demand. First of the week. If you listen to it, you want to come back because there's some great plays by both clubs. But Troy come out tonight, winning round 2 of a 2-round fight, 55-50.
Call it a split decision.
Split decision here this year. But anyways, what a great ball game. What a way to go out for the Troy seniors.
Well, and it gives them a real boost going into the tournament. They have now played 2 great team ball games.
Yes.
And this was, boy, you know, Romela Yakub has been the scorer on this team this year. Tonight we saw a little different Romela Yakub. That kid went out there at 5'7", playing against arguably one of the 2 or 3 best offensive machines, Colton Bachman, in the G-Walk, North. He held Bachman to 7 points through 3 quarters. And then you can't keep a guy like Bachman down. He's going to score his points. But limiting him to 7 points through 3 quarters, that was amazing. And then you get into the fourth quarter. This kid is running on empty.
Right.
Yakub is running on empty. I do not remember him coming out of the game.
No, he played the whole ball game.
He played the entire game, and he scores 7 points from the free throw line.
Clutch free throws down the stretch.
Clutch free throws.
Absolutely.
He has 3 amazing assists. 2 to Linton, 1 to Busio. That's another 6 points.
That's right.
This was Trojan team basketball. They have learned from their coach. This is the way basketball was intended to be played, and they had fun out there. Don't take anything away from Piqua. They're a good team. Colton Bachman ends the game with 20 points. Monin looked like he was going to, after the second period ended, looked like he was going to take over. He was tough on the boards. He ended up with 5 points, all in the second quarter. He missed 3-4 shots he only had 4 shots in the second half. That's defense.
That's absolutely.
Then you have Mr. Gullett, 15 points for Gullett. When Holbein is not hitting him, somebody else has to.
Right.
And in this case, it was Gullett. Monin had 5, Davis had 5, Cox came off the bench for a big 3, and Holbein ended with 2. On the Trojan side, game's leading scorer, Romello Yakub, 21 points.
Huge 21 for Romello.
Mr. Linton, another senior, the big man in the middle, 13 points. Funderburg had 4. Busio, Mr. Defense, had 4, and they were critical.
They were down the stretch.
They were down the stretch. 5 for Austin Persinger, 3 apiece for Kendall and McClurg. Didn't need the long range from McClurg. He was 1 of 3. That's good to have that 3-point sniper out there, but with the big men inside, with the balanced scoring, getting Yakub open in the first period, in the first half, getting him to score 8 points from the field, that was a big lift. Finally hitting those jumpers.
Yes, and not only that, but Romello at the line being pretty much automatic down the stretch. They were able to get him the ball there late in the fourth quarter, and Piqua had no choice but to foul Romello and send him to the line. And he was knocking them down when they need it, and they were able to get out of here with a 5-point lead, a 5-point win.
Yeah, and Coach Heath Butler, about the 6-minute mark of the fourth quarter, decided, okay, we're going to make them turn over the ball.
Right.
Guess what? Troy did not turn over the ball. They broke the press every time. The one time down on the baseline when McClurg put it on the floor once and picked it up, he had the presence of mind to call that timeout.
Right.
Otherwise, that was the only time. It got close. Well, wait a minute. There was one pass that Monin stepped in front of.
Right.
Monin stepped in front of. So I was wrong. They turned it over once in a 6-minute period.
And the other key to that, when they broke the press, they got a couple layups out of it.
Yep.
And that always hurts, especially you get a diagonal pass up the sideline and you shoot a layup on the other end. That takes the starch right out of a full court press.
Well, I can see Busio slashing to the basket from the half-court line, taking the pass. He's got a runner with him, little hip check, and a layup.
And the other thing, you look at this game, Troy went out to a quick lead. Piqua came back, and at one point Piqua had like a 6 or 8 point lead over the Trojans.
Well, they had 5 points at the half, and then
5.
that third period. Romello knocks down a pair of threes. Persinger hits 2 jumpers in the middle. Thunderberg gets 2 inside, and Litton gets 2 more inside. It's an 18-8 run. That's the game.
That's the game right there. And, what a great victory for the Troy Trojans. Again, a last go-around for the seniors. And just like to mention those seniors here that finished up their career at Troy High School. Number 2, Romello Akub, had a great night tonight. Stephon Stafford, a senior.
Great.
DeMarcus Moody, also a senior, wearing number 23, his last game as a Trojan. Trey Busio, Mr. Defense for the Trojans this year. A 5'10 senior wearing number 24. Austin Anders, also a senior, wearing number 30. Austin Persinger, number 15, big Austin Persinger, finishes up his career. Micaiah Litton, 6'8", big man. Done here at Troy High School as far as playing on this floor. Austin Funderburg, great night also, a 6'6" senior. There's your Troy Trojan seniors, and they're
Let me say something here about Estevan Stafford. He's kind of the quiet guy.
Yes.
He's the other little guard. He's 5'5". He is always the littlest guy on the floor. He stripped Monin twice.
Yes.
He took everything but his jockey shorts. This is a kid that plays hard. And he is not afraid to go in among the tall trees.
No, he's not.
And it has been a true pleasure for a short guy like me to see a kid like that go out there and take names and kick Heine.
Is like I said,
he may not score a lot, but he
plays extremely hard, and he's a little guy with a big heart. He throws it all right out there on the floor.
He and Trey Busio,
hard-nosed defense.
Hard-nosed defense.
Absolutely.
And that Busio scored 4 points, just makes the sun shine.
Well, before we get out of here this evening, I want to thank the broadcast class at Troy High School for doing the video here this evening. We've got Tim Hanna on camera. Isaac Lovett is also here with us. Morgan Lemon, she was down on the floor running the camera. Also Eric Loftman and the broadcast class teacher here, Jeff Owen. Want to thank all these folks here, these young people, and Teacher Owen for helping us out with this here this evening. But we're not done with basketball yet. We're getting ready to go to tournament time. And tournament time is next week. We will be coming live to you from Vandalia Butler High School against the Xenia. What is Xenia, Doug? I drew a blank on that.
Oh, you would have to ask me.
Anyways, they're going to play Xenia High School. And
the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers, thank you, the Xenia Buccaneers. And that'll be next Friday night. Game time's at 8:30, not 7:30. They've got the last ball game in tournament. And the way these Trojans are playing after defeating Sydney on Tuesday, coming back and beating the Piqua Indians tonight, they're going to go in on a high note. So, again, if you're out there on the highways and byways, definitely be safe out there. It was snowing pretty hard when we came in, but the Troy Trojans senior night finished their season here at home with a 55-50 win over the Piqua Indians. For Doug Page, Dave Fisher, Kyle Matthews back at the studio. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Miami County and all the ships at sea.